So I think the past few years have been very difficult for anyone to make a major strategic shift. There's just been too much work to do. Maybe in the coming 5 years, it'll be a more open environment in terms of being able to make some strategic shifts. But the past 3 years have been too busy.
IT is the real burden here. So kind of building the IT infrastructure is extremely complicated and extremely expensive and time consuming. If there were outside parties that were able to do that, that to me would be the ideal solution. I think of that as an opportunity for service providers.
To outsource or not to outsource is not really the question. The question is how you find solutions in collaboration with a third party.
You need to be agile when building solutions here because not everything's known up front. And we don't want to waste that, so we want to leverage the technology and solutions.
That'll be an opportunity for some clients that are willing to take on that risk that the brokers used to capitalize upon, but it's going to require clients to be nimble and act quickly.
What is it that's differentiating your firm? Is it research? Is it investment advice? Is it distribution? There's other things that you have to be very competent in. They're mission critical, but if they're not differentiating, do you really want to be investing mind share, capital, etc.
We have to compensate somewhat for the lack of readiness of market infrastructure. It's no longer about service substitution, it's about service partnership. And one of the criteria which helped us to develop the relationship and reduce operational risks together is influence, because you know exactly about each other's weaknesses and strengths, and you're also able to actually prioritize the changes in the IT architecture of the provider and your own.
We're here to talk about innovation, right, in investment management. And when I hear everyone talking about compliance and confirmation with regulations and all the focus is on that, I see that as very far from innovative.
If you are a larger company, not a small one, that you can be as flexible, that you really need to put some thought and effort to it.
If you really are against short-termism, why the hell are you projecting quarterly earnings to the penny? And I've had this discussion with lots of CEOs, and they all say they're afraid not to. If you want your investors to look more at the long term than the short term, is come up with metrics that measure the long term. This is also an effort to get people to develop other metrics that are going to be more useful to big institutional investors in terms of whether this company is doing well or not.
I think that Sibos plays a very positive role in bringing people together from all different parts of the world and all different types of financial institutions. It's very difficult to have one meeting place for everybody, but it's essential.